Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we're going to talk about a problem that a lot of people have. You'll be driving down the road and you'll hear like a click or a tap on the window or a large impact of the window, and you'll look and you'll see a spot on the window where it's either a little black spot, a fracture in the window, or a crack in the window, or some type of a fracture. You know at the shop here that we have a professional kit that we use that's actually kind of expensive for a do-it-yourselfer to buy. The kit's over $2,000. Well, when I purchased it was over $2,000. And you can do multiple window repairs. There is a product out there, and I'm sure there's a lot of different ones out there, but this one here was sent to me by a company that they wanted me to do a video on the repair, on the whole process of repairing a window with this kit. But this kit here is supposed to be a single-use. I believe it's a single-use kit. Now, I just want to let you know that this kit, I am not endorsing this kit. This just happens to be the one that I want to demonstrate, a single-use kit of how you can repair a window with a one-time use kit without having to buy the professional kit that I use in the shop all the time. So I'm not endorsing this. I will put a link down on my Amazon store below so you can check out other kits that are available as well. Now, I want to talk about glass. Glass is actually, a lot of people look at glass and they think it's a single pane of glass. It's not a single pane of glass. The front windshield is actually made of three parts. One is glass on the inside. There's some kind of a plastic or some type of a film in the center, and there's glass on the outside. When a stone or a rock or anything hits a window, it fractures the outside portion of the window. If it breaks through to the inside, that window's shot, you got to replace it. No kit in the world is going to save something like that. So, all right, so what we're basically repairing is the outside portion of the window before it gets down to the plastic. And that black spot that you see when you look at it and you look at that little fracture area, which I will bring you over and I'll show you on this car here, that black is actually air that's trapped between the plastic in the center and the glass on the outside. Air gets trapped beneath that, and you need to get that air out before you put the resin in. If you don't get the air out and the resin goes in, it's actually going to create like a halo type effect. I've seen it before. Once you get the halo effect in it, there's really not much you can do to repair that except drill holes in the window, and you never want to get into something like that unless you're a pro. So let me bring you over. I'm going to show you the car, and then you're going to see something that you usually don't see here at the shop. I'm going to wash a window. You believe that? I'm going to wash a window. All right, come on, go over and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is the fracture right here. Now, you may think, oh, well, it's no big deal. I can just let it go. The problem is that when water gets into that black area right there, we need to get out. When water gets into that black area, it'll freeze come the winter time, and you could fracture the window. So, all right, let me clean this window off. We're going to get set up, and let's get started. Okay, so the first thing you do before you do anything is you got to clean off the window to get all of this road dirt off of there. Try not to get any liquid into this fractured area. You don't want to get any water or anything else into it, so just be very careful when you wash that area down. All right, now once it's clean, we're going to open up our kit. We're going to take everything out and lay it out. All right, so what I did is I stuck this piece here on the window and stuck it down so that it's actually onto the, I peeled off the white portion of it right here, stuck it on the window right here, and now we're going to take this and put this on here. We're going to peel off the red. Remember, any kit that you're using, it may be slightly different than this particular kit. Make sure you read the directions and follow them exactly to the T so that you don't have any kind of problems. Okay. Now we're going to take our O-ring that is supplied with the kit as well, and we're going to put that right in that area. So that it fits right inside. So it sits right inside in here. A perfect seal right inside. Now we're going to take the red piece here, and it says to firmly press the pedestal onto the adhesive so that the angle is straight up. So that's what we're going to do. Now remember, this fits over the top pretty much exactly the same size. So even though you can't see the center of it, you're going to center it over the top of the fracture like that. Push it down, and then seal this in place over the top. All right, you push it in there really tight. Okay, just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put the resin in the end right in here. I can see the resin filling up inside there. And we're going to put this off to the side for now. Take this, we're going to put it on here like this. Alright, so now we're going to draw it back until it gets from this lock here up to the top right there. And then we just leave it like that, and what that does now is it's drawing out any air that's in the window itself. It's pulling the air out. So now we're going to leave this on here for about 10 minutes, and then when we come back, we'll put the resin back into the unit itself. So all right, we'll come back in 10 minutes. Air. So we're going to take this out, put it back in now. Now it says reinstall the syringe, so it's an airtight again. Holding the syringe with one hand, press down on the plunger with the other, and lock it in the upper notch. So now we're locked in the upper notch right now, and it says again give it 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll be back. Okay, so now it's been about 15 minutes, so we're just going to disconnect this, and then we're going to use the razor blade that came in the kit to take everything off. There's our fracture right there. And now what it says to do is to put a drop of resin on like that. Take a clear film, put it over it like that. And now you can either put it outside in the sunlight, or you can cure it with the ultraviolet light that comes with it. I'm going to use the ultraviolet light. So we're just going to hold it on here like this for a while. It says on here 2 minutes to cure, well, 2 to 5 minutes to cure. So we're going to let this set up here for about probably 5 minutes, and then once we get to that 5-minute mark, we'll come back and we'll peel this off, and we'll see what kind of a job this repair kit did. In the meantime, I'm going to get rid of some of this junk here, because this kit is a single-use kit. You can use it one time only, so there's no sense in keeping the syringe or any of the other pieces that come with it, because you don't have enough resin to do a second repair. So, all right, everything is going to be trash. So, all right, we're going to let this cure for a little bit. Once it cures, then we'll come right back, all right? So, see you in 5 minutes. Okay, now I just want to point this out. You can see I have the light now is curing it on here. It's going to take 2 to 5 minutes. I'm probably going to leave it on for at least 10 minutes. But you can also put this out into direct sunlight. If you don't want to use this, you could put it out in the sunlight and let it sit for, as it calls for here, 15 minutes. All right, but we're going to do it with this light here, and so we'll come back in about 5-10 minutes, and we'll take it off and we'll see what it looks like. All right, let's take it off and see what it looks like. Then we have to scrape this a little bit. what I do, it doesn't say this in the kit, but when I scrape a window, I don't put the razor blade this way to scrape it. Hold the razor blade this way, and you scrape it back and forth. All right, let's bring it in there. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, all you see now is that tiny little spot. It's like a water spot right there. That's where the fracture was, but you can see the black is all gone. The resin filled that in. So it worked fairly decent. All right, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.